Welcome to River Oaks Golf Club. You guys have been suggesting this one like wildfire. It's a little bit off the beaten track, a little bit far from Charlotte, out towards Statesville, a little further than the 500 Club, but driving into this complex, it looks awesome. So we're tackling all 6,700 yards from the tips at River Oaks today. Perfectly Average Golfers, welcome back as we're ready to go. River Oaks. It's the middle of March. Green grass is near upon us, very, very close. Still mostly winter conditions. We're out, we're playing golf, it's a beautiful day. I realized I'm wearing all white today. That was a very poor choice considering the conditions being a little muddy, but I'm excited to get out and try out this golf course. Like I said in the intro, a lot of you guys have been recommending this course, and so we decided to take the drive up, figure out what this place is all about, and driving in, it looks awesome. The golf course driving through has a ton of dramatic elevation, which is not what I would have expected, and it's 6,700 yards. We're going to play some good golf today. Just trying to keep the mental focus in because, man, we're just a little all over the place trying to lock in our swing for the season right now. But we're going to give it a go. Let's go tackle. Let's have some fun. All right, hole number one, par 4. Pretty much dead straight away by the look of it. Lots of elevation out here. So kind of keep that in the back of our mind. Looks like we want to miss right more than left. So see what we get. Drivers out. Let's have a good day. Good first one. All right, we got 91 yards left. Driver's almost too much. Right up here against the end of the fairway. Got 58 degree. Trying to keep it just left of this pin. Looks like everything wants to kind of kick down a little bit to the right. See what we get. Oh, stop spinning. Okay. Off and running. Turn. Oh, wanted to too hard. Hey. Yeah, pretty solid start. Can't complain with that. Had a putt at birdie. The greens are like this Bermuda hybrid. I was talking to the superintendent, Chad, for quite a bit, and he was saying they just moved over to it. So did a number of golf courses in the area, and he was saying that this time of year in the winter they're not going to break nearly as much as you want, but they will still run. Kind of keep that back of our mind. We got a par 5 here, kind of slightly down the hill the whole way. It looks like it wants to bend a little bit right to left with the fairway tilted, so we're going to go driver just off the right side just a little bit. Keep it up. All right, hugging the right side. We'll see. Okay, so we must have hit off this top slope a little bit and came down into the fairway. It's very sloped behind us and a little bit of a speed slot. Only has us pulling 5-iron here. Looking for like a 205 shot, just keeping it to the right of like these red trees. If you look at the tall ones, there's 1, 2, 3, and a one that's a little bit further over. 4th tree, we want to be in between that 4th tree and these small red bushes. Little draw with the 5-iron here. Oh, I pushed it off the heel. It's a bad swing. Who knows what's over that way? Oh, it's heavy than that wet stuff. Get over. Ah. Go. Ah. Slow down, ball. All right, got away with one there. Okay, really great drives so far. And well, that approach shot just got a little wayward, and then it's just kind of sticky and muddy out here in the winter conditions. We got 3-wood for this hole coming up, just the elevation and everything. Just driver, I feel like, puts too much danger into play on the left side. So we're going 3-wood, straight in between the 2 tall trees in the distance. Where's the draw? Okay. No draw. Right side should be okay. All right, we found it. We're going to take our medicine here. We don't want anything more than about 125 yards. We got a weird lie, so we're going to go with the 50 degree. Little 3/4 swing just to the left of these trees. and hopefully up and on. Caught it pretty clean. I think driver might be okay on this hole in the future, as long as you can keep it over to the right-hand side. It's just so tough because you go too far left, you're in the water. You go too far right, you're over here where I'm at. So that should be okay. Came out really cleanly, kind of surprisingly so. So let's hope it's not too much and we're just pitching and putting. Loving the vibe so far on this golf course. I imagine it's going to be really pure, really lush when it gets into regular season. So let's hit it again. See if we can get away with par. I forgot to record, but we were right down here. You can kind of see the divot. Ended up kind of chunking it. Just short. Winter conditions, my friends. It's no joke. Everything is just so muddy and heavy. And we just got to commit to getting to the ball first. We're just not doing that right now. So let's see if we get up, down, save a bogey again. Get things back online. We're hitting the ball well off the tee box. Just got to get these inside 100-yard shots dialed in. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Give ourselves a chance. A little too much pace. Okay, let's get something back. All right, par 5 here for hole number 4. Looks pretty long with the uphill rise to this green. We got driver initially, kind of just over to the inside part of the left bunkers. That's what we're looking for. All right, just inside the cart path. All right, we got about 230 to get there. We got 7 wood, should be nice and easy. Keep it off to the right side of the middle bunker. See if it'll draw back in there a little bit. Oh, just hop it. Such a weird lie for a 7 wood. All right, let's lock in. We have not hit good wedge shots outside of our first one. We got 91 yards here. Same number as the first hole. Preferable lie. Let's get it up there and make a birdie. Get over the bunker. Oh, just barely. There's no way that doesn't move a little bit. Oh, man. Shouldn't have given up the hole. All right, let's take a breath here and hit a good shot. We got 195, a little under the winds, the perfect 5-iron. Treble on the left means we're going to try to think about a draw just off the right side of this pin, hopefully covering back into it, obviously. Let's hit a good shot here, though. Follow through, extend. Good thoughts. Didn't quite cover that ridge, but it's the right shot. That's better. It's a little better. Not quite flush contact, but better. And we take better. We take better. All right, finally got something that's not a square. Let's keep that up here, see if we can finish this back part of the front half on a strong note. Driver's out here. There's a bunker that's deep in the fairway. That's the line, dog leg to the left. So driver with a draw is what we're looking for. Convert on that. See it, feel it, do it. I didn't see it down, but it was hit well, so I think it should be fine. All right, 75-yard bunker shot. Got a 50-degree. Gonna kind of just try to blast this thing out there. See what happens. No idea what I'm doing here. Yeah. Okay, chip and putt. All right, let's make a putt. Thank you. Let's go right. You called it. All right, short par 3 here, 105. You're not gonna be able to see the pin from the camera lens because of the downhill approach, but there's a green bushy tree and a dead one. We're going right towards the dead one. 105, little helping wind, should be a perfect 58 degrees. All right, it's right, but I think the distance is good. That is so soft. Just rolled up the face. That's so bad. All right, tricky layout here for a short par 4 dogleg to the left. The bunker you see is actually not for this hole, it's for a different one. There's a creek all up the right-hand side. We got 7 wood out. We don't want anything more than about 250 yards. And we're gonna take this thing just inside the tree over the slope, I think. We'll see. I mean, this is a guessing game right here, no course knowledge. Hit it and hope. Hit it and hope. I heard it hit ground. Didn't see it down though. We'll see. It's a good hit, good strike. Totally lied. I thought my phone said we were going left. That bunker that we saw off the tee box is actually the green side bunker. That is the green we're going for. So that 7 wood had a little fade. Should be on the right side of the fairway. Maybe caught the rough if it rolled through. Just trying to keep the mental focus as strong as possible. We realized at the end of our last round when we were trying to break 80 that we really weren't thinking, we were just swinging, which is not what you want to do in golf. And if we just think a little bit longer, we're going to be fine. We're going to be hanging out. We're going to be making good shots, making good contact. So just got to kind of trust that process and really lock that in as we start to get everything greening up. It's so tough with winter golf, trying to like mentally commit to the conditions and all the things that can go haywire just because of winter golf stuff. But we're starting to get some green grass. Things are starting to dry up a little bit. So we got to really lock in our mental. Here in the fairway, see what we get. Oh, or fade it off the green. Gosh. How am I getting that much heel contact? It's not good. I did not anticipate that to bounce that hard to the left. That is not very good. Gave it a run.
Dang, breaks, don't it?
Awesome. All right, really tricky hole here for hole 9, dogleg to the left. You can see the green way off to the left-hand side of the clubhouse, but this first shot is just a 4-iron, really over towards what I think is another tee box on the top right-hand side of this fairway, just inside these trees. Everything should move left to right to left. So you can see this hole from the driving range and from the pro shop. So I think this is the right call. Nothing more than 220 should kind of trickle down. Score. Let's just put something that's not a square in the cards here. Come on. Right where we wanted it.
It's going to turn out beautiful.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Perfect read there on the 4-iron. Caught the slope, rolled all the way down to about an 88-yard shot. You got 58. Thinking for a little long, that's okay. So we're going to look for about a 90-yard shot here. Hopefully it kind of spins back off this slope that's on the green. We can get a birdie, finish off this front 9 with some strength. There we go. Let's end this front like we started it. How about it? Keep running. Oh, such a good line. And the front like we started. All right, let's hit this tee shot and then we'll do the front 9 review. Mostly of the golf course, not of the golf because we're not playing great. Driver's out here just to the left side of the fairway since everything clearly wants to kick left to right. Tough elevation going into the second shot, but I think we just keep it left side of the green, line-wise. Should be good, I think, hope. Let's find out. Stay up. Thanks. All right, give me the front nine review here. A lot of elevation out this way. Kind of reminds me of Verdict Ridge in a bit of a way, just because of the elevation that's out here. You really have to be strategically placing the ball off the tee box. And then the greens are just really tough because everything's on hillsides and mountainsides and cliffsides and all the other sides. So I will say, I think the golf course overall is awesome. I really love the layout so far. There hasn't been a boring hole out here. We just aren't putting together two great shots in a row outside of hole 1 and hole 9. The hole 10 was good too, for what it's worth. But we got tricky par 3 coming up here, about 220 yards from this back box. We're gonna go 7 wood. Feels like the wind is hurting just a little bit. It's gonna be an easy one. It's gonna choke down just a touch. Figure that's gonna play a little bit of a draw with us taking some off of this. So we're gonna just aim straight towards the middle of this guy's patio back here. Hopefully it gives us a putt. A 3 here would be awesome. Yeah, just at the back. We'll take that. Stop. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Wow. Very fast. Gotta get it there. Golly. All right, let's focus up here. We got a par 5, and we can score, I believe. It looks pretty intimidating off this opening tee shot. There are 2 trees that are way out in the distance. It's gonna be our target aiming line here off this tee shot. We've been in driver pretty well. Got to get it up in the air. Try to produce a little draw. I think there's more space left than we can see off the camera here, so let's try to trust that. Never saw that.
I'm trying. Yeah, you're good, dude.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, you're fine.
Excellent. All right, great drive here. We've got about 215 left, but everything seems to want to slope down to this green. So we're gonna go 1 club less with 5 iron. You might not be able to see the pin, but it's just right of the last tree, deep of the fairway. That's the aiming line too. Straight towards that 5 iron. See if we can connect. Oh, it's too hilly again. Same shot as the first par 5. Oh, it's off the cart path. Golly. Well, we didn't get too punished here. The cart path pushed us close to the next tee box, but we've got a great angle. We'll see if we can kind of profit off that. It's not a good 5 iron. 2 of them on par 5s. I don't understand. Not gonna think about that though. This is just about a 40-yard shot. Up and on.
Damn good shot.
All right. There's no way! I didn't deserve that anyways. Oh my gosh. Wow. We really didn't deserve a 4 right there anyways with that 5 iron. But man, I gotta make a putt. Not even coming close on some of these. Or we're coming really close and they're just not falling. Driver out here, 13, dogleg a little bit to the left. Bunker on the right-hand side is our target line. We've been really profiting nicely off the tee box. It's just really short game's hurting us a lot right now. Not a lot of great pitches, not a lot of great chips, not a lot of great putts. So let's keep the driver solid and see if we can figure it out. Focus up. That was the best drive of the day. We take that. That's right. And short. Ah, should have hit a different club. Went a little into. Okay, there we go. Not bad. Good putt, finally. Need to hit a high draw here. Kind of just over the trees, a little dog leg to the left, I think. Got driver out, might not be necessary, but we're gonna keep hitting it because we're hitting it well right now. So, line over towards the trees on the corner, see what happens. I think that should be good. Yeah, I will say there are a lot of holes out here that if you put yourself in a good position off the tee box, you're gonna be getting a lot of wedge work out here. So another one, drive is perfect. We have 100 yards. So again, we've had anything between 70 and 120 yards on our second shots, which is really ideal, I think, for a lot of people working on their game. First of all, with how difficult some of the fairways are candering, it requires you to be really precise off the tee. And then when you get there, then you're working on that range of the game that you should be scoring on. So 58 degree here. We got helping wind this time, so it should get there no problem. Back right pin. Let's just knock it close. Let's actually get a birdie. We can save this round. The score's only getting up there because we're not putting together 2 good shots in a row. So let's do that. Still coming up a little short. Still coming up a little short. Good line. If I hit it. All right, pains me to put driver away with how well we're hitting it right now, but we've got a lot of helping wind, and there's a creek that comes into play at about 300-ish yards or so, and I just don't want to threaten it. It's a wedge either way, so if we're a little shorter than what we anticipate, that's perfectly acceptable. So we got 3 wood out here, putting together a couple of pars. I would love to see a circle on the card somewhere, just to kind of give ourselves a little bit of a boost mentally to what happened on the front 9. So 3 wood's the call, nice and smooth, put it right in the middle, hit a wedge. Yeah, right side of the fairway. We'll take that. Note to self, we definitely could have hit driver. 145. Perfect full P wedge number. Ball first, ground second. Good compression. Profit. Hopefully. What? That's short? I hit that so well.
Good shot. Thanks.
Wasn't gonna let that one lip. Getting a little bamboozled by the wind, friends. We're up on this elevated tee box, and now it feels like the wind is helping going the opposite direction of where we just came from, which makes a little bit more sense with why that P wedge came up about 10 yards short, but I don't know, it's just really hard to tell what the wind's doing. It's just so many caverns, everything's just bouncing off the trees. Very tough to tell. Oh, near drivable par 4 here. If we catch a really good one, maybe. More space to the right than there is to the left, so that right side greenside bunker is, I think, where we're gonna start this ball. Hope that we keep kind of producing the small little draw that we've had so far with driver, and we'll take it out, see if we can get there or get close for an easy pitch and putt. Let's find out. Let's hit it hard. That's right, that's the miss. Yeah, we didn't catch it cleanly, but we ended up just about as far as where this right side bunker was, so good miss. Got about 50-yard pitch here. I'm gonna try to keep it over to the right side of this pin if possible, just afraid of that bunker a little bit. go. It's heavy. Ugh. Oh, I caught all ball. Golly. I don't know how that ball popped up that much. That's so bad. Turn in there. Yards away for a double bogey. Going the other way, and again, the wind feels like it's helping again. I don't know what it's doing. That was a very, very poor display of short game. We're 50 yards away, and we're making sixes. Yikes, not ideal. Got about 205 here. Yeah, I mean, even the water's moving like this is helping. So I got 5-iron, playing a little draw. We've been here before, done this before. See if we can actually hit a good shot. Kind of like we did in the last par 3 where we had this same distance. If we could go par birdie to finish, that would give us some mental recovery, because right now the score is not where we want it to be. We're just not putting together 2 good shots in a row. Hard to say what it is. Well, I can tell you what it is. It's inside 70 yards. That is so bad. It's gonna work out, but it's just an absolutely terrible swing. How does that not go left at all? Oh, there it is. How does that not want to come left at all?
Right.
I mean,
You just watched my ball too. It went.
Yeah. I cannot believe that was a straight putt.
That's crazy.
All right, par 5 to finish. We got driver out, and we are going just inside the right bunker. Really, I mean, right where their cart is right now would be ideal in terms of a target line. Yeah, man, putts just have not been there today. A lot of things haven't been there. Inside 80 yards hasn't been there. Putts haven't been there. Driver's been there. Tee-box game overall has been there. Maybe outside of a couple of par 3s, but not bad for one of the first rounds of the year. See if we can get a birdie to finish off on a high note. That could go wrong. Are you kidding me? 54, 109. Let's forget about that swing. And puts it to close. I don't know what's up with my 4-iron, 5-iron today. No birds today. All right, quick outro. That's River Oaks. What a fun layout. And it's one that, again, is going to test you off the tee box, but if you're accurate, you're getting a lot of wedge work in, which is obviously something we need to work on pretty badly. Short game as well. Miserable today. Too many putts, too many long chips that led to long putts. Not great news overall. We still ended up salvaging an 84 somehow, some way. Felt like we put a 94 out there based on how we were kind of coming off the tee and then not following up in the fairway, or even just off the fairway. So very interesting round, to put it plainly, but a lot of fun. Really, really enjoy this golf course. We will be back out when it's in more pure condition, and I suggest you guys do the same. Bit of a trip from Charlotte, but make the trip. Come on out here, give it a go, because it's cheap, it's affordable, very fun, and it's going to test you. So a lot of fun here from River Oaks. We're going to go on, play more Charlotte golf, and there may be a round coming up in the UK. Ooh. Stay tuned for that. Make sure you sub right now, whether you're trying to break 190 or 80. Stay perfectly average. Bye-bye.